We jet into the player ratings. Good morning. It's the 13th of May, and we are soon coming to the mid of the year. By the time this month ends, we're going to hate to hit the mid of the year. That is June. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are here to bring you the player ratings for the players that went ahead to show up when Manchester United was playing against Arsenal at the Old Trafford in the game where the result doesn't reflect exactly what was on the pitch. And as I told you, we had a better play, the display, the pressing, a lion's share of the possession, but the end product of the game was really very nervy, and that's why we failed to obviously score a goal into that entire action that was displayed at the Old Trafford. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David is my name, and thank you for obviously watching in through. I'm here to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned in here. Now, we obviously start up with the goalkeeper, Andre Onana. I've gone ahead to see people faulting him for the first goal that went ahead to obviously put in a very bad ball, and he failed to obviously play that ball to Casemiro. But every time the goalkeeper is really gonna really shoot that ball, like go long, he obviously tells them that let's go forward. And it doesn't require common sense, you know, for Casemiro to get to know that I should obviously try to really run and really make Kai Havertz really offside. But we consider that goal because of Casemiro's mistake. I don't know why people are really landing that mistake onto the goalkeeper of Man United, that is Andre Onana. And he had nothing wrong he did in that game. When saves were required for him to make, he made them, you know. And when he was required to obviously do what we call a proper distribution, he really did it. And I really loved how he went ahead to play into that game. Onana, 6.5 out of 10 for me. We go to Diallo, and this was his game by numbers. I've got ahead to see people slating Diallo, and ask myself, do these people watch the game on football? And here are his stats. 100% tackles won, 100% dribbles completed, 8 out of 10 duels won, 5 tackles, 4 clearances, 4 crosses, 3 dribbles, you know, and he pocketed Bukayo Saka onto the night. And people were like, he's not performing very well. You people, you are really not knowing exactly what this boy is all about. He is really a brilliant guy. The first corner we get, the way he transitions and inverts into the midfield to really Malloud into the final third, tries to go in for an Ahmad pass, and it's really interjected by an Arsenal defender to go into the corner. It was a very brilliant effort by him. He had like 2 shots at goal, but none was really on target, and that is Diallo for you. And he was really good defensively, and Saka was nowhere to be seen into that game. So for me, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for me. That is Diallo for you. We got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, one of the worst players on the field of play. In that first goal that we conceded, he would have gone ahead to do better as a player in as far as defending was really concerned. That is the guy. So I'm giving him a 5.5 out of 10. Bissaka, because he really looked horrible, right? He was like he was not into the game, giving out very many moments, and you felt like if he cannot perfect one of the best moments of his life or the best attributes of his career, then how come we come here and really give him his flowers? I'm giving him a 5 out of 10. John Evans, having gonna hate obviously be unfit as we played against Crystal Palace. He was really back to his fitness levels and had a very brilliant display, and I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. Right? 6.5. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. He really looked good in that game and put in a very beautiful shift into that encounter. After we go to Casemiro, apart from that mistake he made of playing Kai Havertz onside, that led to us conceding the first goal. I tell you, everything he did was exquisite in there for you. Partnering with John Evans for the second time in the season was really great, and I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. And I think there is still something in Casemiro that is really left, and him having on a hit to be dropped, you know, from the team of Brazil. He's not going to be playing in the Copa America. I think you let him rest. Maybe he return into the preseason when he's really doing big and better. Get Casemiro at Man United. He's going to be resting from the 26th of May because that's when we play our last game of the season. And he rest for a full month, 26th of June. Then July, first week, I think we'll be back into the training session of Man United. A rest that he needed because last time he played in the league, played in the World Cup, and we played very many games, and he returned because I think they are friendlies or qualifiers they had to play, and that's why they returned to the team late. You understand? So I think if he needs the rest, he'll come back a more charged player to give us a go into the next season. 6.5 out of 10 for him. But that doesn't stop us from really getting in another CDM. I think we should get another CDM that should come in through and really get used to the team of Man United, because you might get in a CDM and he won't get or hit the ground running, and that means you need a Casemiro sometimes. You get such that you let Casemiro go. And I'm going to hate to see people coming out with narratives of selling Casemiro right now because he's going to hate to be having a bad season. I don't think that a team will come out and really give us some good money from Casemiro or in Casemiro. That is it. I don't think a team is going to come in and really get us some good money in Casemiro, right? So all we have to do is let's obviously come in, and when we come in, let's obviously give him another season such that it looks better and we can get some good money out of him. He's just in his early 30s. He's just 31 years of age. You get? I think I'd give us one more season and then we sell him because he signed a 5-year contract, right? So with 2 years left on his contract, I think we can get some good money from him. That is Casemiro for you. Sofian Amrabat, he was one of the best performers on the field of play, and this was his game by numbers. He had 100% dribbles completed, 89% passing accuracy, 63 passes completed, 17 out of 21 final third passes, 4 tackles, 1 interception, 1 key pass, 1 shot. He had a decent display and he was really running the mid of the park, and went ahead obviously win the midfield battle of that midfield of Arsenal. Let's all be very let's all agree to this, and I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for me. He put in a very beautiful shift in there for a player that was not going to have to be coming on to play very many games. He came on and played against Crystal Palace in the middle of the park, coming out and really putting in a very huge display in there for you. Showed you that there is a player in Amrabat, and he's like putting himself onto the advert that I'm Amrabat, I'm readily available, and I can do the job for many teams in here. That is Amrabat for you. From that, he gets a 7 out of 10, and I think now people have gotten to know that we fans know the game of football, and I've always gone ahead and said, in the game of Burnley, in the game of Coventry, in the game of Crystal Palace, why get Ericsson on when you're having Amrabat? That was really my question, and you saw to it that when Amrabat came on and playing Crystal Palace, we are not porous anymore. When he came on, when you're playing against Arsenal, you saw how he went ahead to shield that back four. He really looked solid, right? And that was really great of him. We go to Kobe Mainoo, his other counterpart in that midfield. He really looked great, and I tell you what, he was really a revelation. And Statman Dave managed to capture Kobe Mainoo's game by numbers. 96% passing accuracy, 49 passes completed, 17 final third passes completed. He had the most in the game. 4 out of 7 dribbles completed, 4 tackles, 2 key passes. He's the future of United's midfield. 7.5 out of 10 for me. Kobe Mainoo was really great. And there is a time when he went ahead, obviously sent Thomas Partey the wrong way. Partey brought in the physical attributes, and the guy was like, I know what to do for you. And he was really all over the park. That is Kobe Mainoo. 90 minutes played in, 7.5 for me. We go to Alejandro Garnacho, very much wasteful on the day, but he really gave Arsenal a show. If his end product was really great, I tell you, he would have gone ahead to be one of those players that would have gone ahead, obviously, gate in huge ratings. But I'm giving him a 6.5 as Alejandro Garnacho because he missed out on very many chances. He ran close to 5 times, and his end product was really very nasty, you know. And I think Ten Hag was agitated, and Garnacho needs to obviously find a better moment to really put in a better shift in there for you. We go to Amad Diallo, for me the most exciting player on the field of play. He had 100% tackles won, 2 out of 2, 100% long passes completed, 92% pass accuracy, 23 passes completed, 3 ground duels won, 3 out of 5 dribbles completed, and 2 chances created. Topmost. That is Alejandro Garnacho. Sorry, that is Amad Diallo for you. And for me, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for me because he put in a very beautiful shift. We got Rasmus Højlund, got 1 chance and slipped when he was really shooting it. And I'm going to hate to see people say you cannot sleep. You know, we've seen Ronaldo sleep. You get? We've seen Messi sleep. We've seen the likes of John Terry taking a penalty and they slept off. Who cannot sleep off in the game of football when he's really shooting? Very many players have gone here to sleep. And how can you come out and really direct a war to a person who has gone ahead to obviously sleep? You know, you would have gone ahead to ask yourself, why didn't they really create him more chances as a player? That is it. So, Rasmus Højlund, 6.5 out of 10. We go to the substitutes. Eriksson, 6 out of 10 for me. Then we had Anthony, 6.5 out of 10 for me. He really had a very beautiful chance, and instead of obviously releasing Garnacho, he obviously shot at goal. So at a certain point, I felt okay because even Garnacho was really very much selfish. And the good thing was that Garnacho never even complained, all put on a very wary face that he was not passed in or fed in because he was also a master of what he went ahead to do. Then Willy Kambuala, a 7 out of 10. He came off the bench and put in a very beautiful shift, and I said, oh my, there is a very good future in Willy Kambuala. And he missed out on these kind of games, and we anticipated that when you're playing against Newcastle, he's gonna come up and really partner with John Evans into that central defense. Fosun Omari, 6.5 out of 10. Ethan Whitley, a 6.5 out of 10. The manager, Erik Ten Hag, I give him a 7 out of 10. You know, he managed that game very well. The players were really running and they're really pressing left, right, and center. I really liked that, and I pray to hit that we come up with almost the same team. In the team that's going to be playing against Newcastle, I'd love to see Kambuala coming through, Casemiro dropping in the midfield with Kobe Mainoo. I want to see Amad start. That is it. That is it. You know, if Bruno is back, obviously he'll get into the team, but I don't want us to really see the likes of Anthony start. I don't. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rock and David is my name. My man of the match was Amad Diallo. I don't know who your man of the match was according to what your thoughts are. That's what I had for you. Into the comment section, tell me the ratings per player that really featured in this encounter, and who was your man of the match, and how do you rate Erik Ten Hag? Do you still want him out? May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Bye bye.